Well, there were several claims that were made by US President Donald Trump as a part of his State of the Union address, and now that has raised several questions. So were the claims that were made by the president facts, or were they just hot wind? We did a fact check of our own. Take a look.
Many car companies are now building and expanding plants in the United States, something we haven't seen for decades. Chrysler is moving a major plant from Mexico to Michigan. Toyota and Mazda are opening up a plant in Alabama, a big one.
President Trump said in his State of the Union that car companies have been opening or expanding facilities in the United States since he became president. The president's timing is off. He's right that car companies have been opening facilities in the U.S., but that's been happening for many years, including Hyundai and Toyota facilities that opened before he became president. Trump also took credit for a Chrysler plant that he said was moving from Mexico to the United States. In fact, Chrysler is moving production of some trucks to the United States, but the Mexico facility will stay open, making other vehicles.
Under the current broken system, a single immigrant can bring in virtually unlimited numbers of distant relatives.
In reality, the long wait would make that nearly impossible. As of November, there was a wait list of 4 million people looking to get family-based visas to enter the United States. So it's unlikely that one person could bring in an unlimited group, as Trump suggested.
We are now very proudly an exporter of energy to the world.
President Trump took credit for boosting energy exports, saying that the United States is now an energy exporter. The United States has long exported energy to other countries, but imports even more oil than it exports. U.S. estimates say that the United States in the coming years will become a net exporter, but that date hasn't come yet.
I am proud to report that the coalition to defeat ISIS has liberated very close to 100% of the territory just recently held by these killers in Iraq and in Syria.
The true picture of what's happening in Iraq and Syria is gloomier than the president described. It's true that ISIS has lost almost all of its territory, but Syria remains racked by civil war, and much of the country remains controlled by Syrian President Bashar Assad and his forces. Security experts say that much of the progress is due to efforts the United States started during the Obama administration.